Mocha Noodle?
I'm good.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
Got somebody in the car. Well, Pete got some clothes too. All right. Uh-huh. What you got? What you got?
I couldn't yell by his package. I don't care. I'm sick.
Yeah. Yeah. Who cares?
Yeah. I gotta tie this down.
Should be up there to get it like they be out there to get yours when they come and throw it away.
Speaking of things, I ain't tell about the story about the phone.
Yeah.
But listen, remember that day when I threw up?
Yeah.
Like, I believe it was the day after I texted you about the COVID testing thing.
Yeah.
That same day, he came to my door and he wouldn't let me close. He wouldn't leave out the door or anything.
Yeah.
And he made me walk in front of him to the table. And he was like, read the instructions for the COVID test. And then he was like, I gotta go. And he like ran. But it was a makeshift. I knew he wasn't serious about whatever he was running to.
Yeah.
And like, when I went to get my glasses before we went to eat, the phone was still there. So I'm like, what did he go for?
Right.
And when I come back, like, I didn't even go in my room or anything. Because I didn't want it to seem like I was checking for something.
Right.
I didn't go in my room. My bed sheets were still a mess. So if you mess with it, it would be obvious.
Right.
And, like, I fell asleep on the couch after eating. And I went in my room, and it was nowhere in my sheets when I left it. I even, like, pulled up the sheets and made a mess and everything. It was not there. The charger was there and the headphones were there. The phone wasn't. The only person who could have taken it was his son. So...
Camera roll. I'll be at the police station tomorrow. Glad you explained it on camera. Yeah. So that's a theft.
And I said that. I told Buck about it. I'm like,
and where's the boxes?
I only have one box on. And
still never seen the other stuff?
Yeah. The only thing I saw was the cable.
Who brought that in? The boxes?
No. Yeah. The son, every day that the boxes
say the
came,
name. Who brought the son in? Who brought the boxes in?
I don't know who did it, but every day I came here, his son was here.
Say the son name. Who is the son?
Javon was here every day.
Okay. That's all I need on camera. Wow.
Every day and like the rest of the entire week, Javon was here. Sometimes he wasn't, but Javon was definitely here. Javon usually is never here. You see now he's not here.
Right, right.
He's usually out when I get home. Okay. The only time he's there is Mondays and Fridays.
Gotcha.
But the whole week, he was there, he was there, he was there.
Gotcha. All right. That's why I was waiting to go to the police department, because I wanted the story on how he got it. Because even if he took it off you, that's a theft. He can't go on your person and take nothing from you.
Like how
Number
did the
two,
first
your
phone.
phone didn't just disappear out the house.
Yeah. So even you could call it theft on the first phone because he took it off of me. But then again, he sent it back, so I don't know what they're going to do about that.
Well, Buck has got it, and it's been weeks. That's theft. My packages haven't got returned. That's theft. You don't have to a set time on your time. You could take your time to return people's stuff. If you receive something that's not yours, you have to return it to the post office immediately. Return the sender.
Exactly.
You don't get to hold it for a month and say, "Oh, I forgot." No, that means you were stealing it.
On top of that, his name was never on it, and it was
exactly.
The name of somebody who was
so, and you didn't open it, right? You didn't open any of those boxes that are missing.
I only opened the one
that you got.
Yeah.
Okay, and the other two, you never opened them. So if they're open.
And you can see that he opened at least one of them because he left the cable out on one of the boxes.
Gotcha.
And it's on his cameras.
Got it.
So if they want to pull tapes, they can pull his cameras and see he had one.
I subpoena in court. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And I can't pull nothing. Actually, no, I can pull from those cameras. If he puts the Wi-Fi back on it, the cameras, like connects everything to the Wi-Fi again, I can pull it on the security system.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But and if I had the phone, I could record it because there's no cameras in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll be at the police department tomorrow.
And I wanted to record today because he told me to go take a shower or whatever, which is why I texted you saying he might want to take me with him, or he was thinking of going somewhere. I go in the bathroom. It's just after Jay took a shower and everything. You can see the soap, but you also see a whole bunch of dirt at the bottom of the tub. Like, no, I'm good. I took a shower yesterday. I'll wait till you leave and use the other shower that stays clean.
It's a shame, which is a shame.
Yeah.
He too big and grown to be as nasty as he is, but then they want to coach you all the time about you don't have integrity. Oh? That's not integrity? Right. Throwing your
calling me
food
the
in the
dirty
trash as
one.
soon as they come. Yeah, speak about that. What happened with the DoorDash order on May 25th?
Yeah, literally, I told them to knock at the door. I didn't hear a knock at the door, so I'm guessing Ashley arrived just as the Dasher arrived.
Say that name again.
I'm pretty sure Ashley arrived just as the
Okay.
Dasher did.
And by the way, she's an attorney, so this is going to go against her to the bar. Finish speaking.
And like she walks in and she's like, "Did you order food?" And since nobody knows that I had the phone, I couldn't say, "Oh yeah, I ordered food." Like, where am I ordering it from? The computer was locked when I got home and everything.
Right.
So I'm like, "No, I didn't order anything." She calls Javon in his room, thinking I can't hear all the way back there, and all the walls are thin. So I don't know where that came from. But she's like, "Did you order food?" And he's like, "No, I didn't order anything. Ask Dad." And she's like, "All right, I will." And she like calls him and she's like, "Did you order anything?" And he's like, "No, why?" And she's like, "Because there's like a bag of food here and there's no name."
And your name is on it. DoorDash always puts the name
It
on
just
it.
says DoorDash on the receipt. And he's like, "Well, you don't know where it is. Tell me know." And she said she doesn't know where it came from.
But did she ever show you the food in the bag to show you that it didn't have a name?
She never showed me the food. She never showed me the bag. Even if she showed me the food, I could have said,
But
"Oh."
you've ordered plenty of times and your name is always on the bag when your food comes?
And even when you order it, it's either y'all's name or mine, which shows that it's been ordered for me.
Got it.
And like easily she would have shown me the food. I could say, "Oh, this looks like something I would eat." Maybe Mom ordered it.
Right.
Because Mom, like last time I saw Mom, she did say she was coming to town. Maybe she ordered it just to say, "Oh yeah, I'm in town."
Right.
Like,
Right. And do you have any recollection from the birth to now of ever being able to have contact with me when you go and be with your dad? Do he ever allow you to call me? Do he give you his phone? If you ask him for the phone, will he give it to you?
even over the trip just now, I always had to beg him. Like for my FOBS work, I had FOBS work, and I was using his iPad because he's always on his computer. And I'm like, unlock it. And he's like, "Why should I unlock it? What reason would I have to unlock it? Why should I unlock it?" Like I have to beg him before he unlocks it. Same with the phone. I had to beg him to unlock the phone. And even then, after he unlocked the phone, whenever I try to do anything, it says no Wi-Fi. I can text him, I can call, but that's about it.
And then what about your food situation? So is there somebody here every night to cook for you every night? When you get home from school on the
When
weekends?
I get home from school, usually there's nobody here. Apparently now he's staying here more. He just went out to go shopping just to pick up ingredients to cook what he cooked last night.
Mm-hmm.
So I honestly don't know if we're going to do some leftovers today or
Right.
if his plan is to go back out and shop again.
Right. So, but you pretty much have to fend for yourself.
Yeah.
Find your own dinner. Right. And when you get food that's delivered, that's because you're requesting that from me, right? Because you're hungry? Or you just
I request
getting it
from
random?
you or I'll order it. But even then, sometimes you'll send it randomly, like like I don't really eat
Right.
anything anyways. You'll send it, and
Right.
you'll send something I eat. You don't expect me to eat it in that minute. You expect me to eat it at some
And
point.
then what is his opinions about the clothes I always bring for you?
Oh, every time he brings the clothes, it's like, oh, probably like they smell like smoke and stuff like that. First time when he brought me up here, he's like, oh, everything that you have smells like smoke. We need to wash it. And the new clothes, he was like, oh, they smell like smoke too. Like
Not knowing I don't even stay with a smoker anymore, so where are you getting the smoke from?
Right.
I'm in a whole other state. The smoker's not in that state, but your clothes smell like smoke every time.
Exactly. I'm like, my mother doesn't even smoke, and we don't stay with the smoker anymore. So where did you get that from? And every time I smell them, like they smell like candy.
Right.
And I don't have a message sense of smell. I just don't have
Right.
perception of.
But
what
remember, you
smells.
say you went and asked somebody, do your clothes smell like smoke? And they told you what?
They told me like they sometimes told me no.
Right.
Which was weird because then he'd be like, oh yeah, it's like so. Like even Xavier, I
Right.
forgot. Yeah, I wore the jacket with the anime picture on it, and I was like, Xavier, do I smell like smoke? And he's like, no, I don't smell anything. And I asked the whole bus, I'm like, Dad, do I smell like smoke? Luke, do I smell like smoke? Everybody says no.
Right. Yep, that's just crazy perception. Yep, but I'll be there tomorrow. I already knew y'all was gone. That's why I didn't run up there. I told Mama, I said, I could just feel it. I said, I know when she back. I said, I'm not going to go because I don't want to get caught on the Ring camera and let him know I'm here. Then he changed the plan and try to take it somewhere else because this is how I have to do it.
He told me to pack for 14 days. And then when we were coming back, I'm like, I'm trying to tell him to put the stuff that he had in his suitcase back in his suitcase that were mine. He's like, no, everything can fit, everything can fit. And I'm like, no, this is why your suitcases always end up broken on the airlines. Nothing can fit, stop shoving it in there. And he's like, yes, it can, yes, it can. And that's the same day. I didn't sleep at all. Like, that was Friday to Saturday. I didn't sleep or anything. Because he's like, we have an early flight. We're leaving in like 15, 10 minutes. Like, don't worry about it. We're like, there's no time for you to go to sleep. And he's already, like, he was already messing with me to, like, anger me and stuff. And when I was obviously upset, he's like, what's your issue? This, that, and the third. And I know if I tell him what my issue is, then he's going to just sit there and be like, oh, that's not true. Or, oh, your mom just told you to say that, this, that, and the third. So I don't say anything. And at the airport, he's like, it's all right. Go to sleep. It's all right. I'm like, I'm moving away from him. Like, I obviously don't want to be touched, and he's still going. So I move across the table like, oh, all right. I see how it is. And I'm like, oh, okay. I really
Right.
care.
Right. At 14 years old, how do you feel like he could X people out of your life and you're just supposed to forget about the people? Like,
exactly. And
no contact, no phone call, no nothing. Like, what are you afraid of?
And how does he know I didn't put any money into that phone? Like, I always get money.
The point is, he's waiting to find out because he wants me to run to him. I'm not going to say nothing to you, baby. It's theft. You want me to have words with you. It really was a setup. I know what the law is. I already read the law. It's a theft. They changed the cell phone law. You cannot do that to nobody. If you see me leave it at the bus stop and you come by me and pick it up, that's theft. You're going down. They take it very serious with cell phones because people's personal information is on there. Yeah. They got their bank account. They got everything. Everybody's life is tied to their device. So it's a federal crime now.
Exactly.
And I'm going after him federally, and I'm going to sue his ass in court. So I don't care.
My only thing was...
Don't care. And I got the box. I got the box to it. It's my phone, and it's in my Metro account. It's still on. I paid the bill today. It's mine. Everything's going to show it's mine. He thought I was going to turn it off and do it. No, it's mine. I'm going to get it back. You're going to pay me for it. And then, you know what? When you do a theft over 500, guess what? You could be charged and you could serve jail time. iPhone is over 500. It was always a setup, baby. It was a setup. I didn't buy you a cheap Android for a reason. Yeah. It was a setup.
I heard if you were going to buy me an Android, I knew it wasn't going to be cheap. That's my thing.
Right. I didn't have no real fright about him finding out. I knew he was going to be looking for a head to toe. Yeah. It was a setup. I want you to find out. I want you to take it. I want you to think you can keep it. I want you to try to take it to the Metro store because even that's a theft. Or whoever to get into it. Nobody's supposed to touch that phone if it's not their Apple account on it. You can't take it nowhere and have them break into it for you, to reset it for you. It's against the law with them iPhones now. Exactly. It's a setup. So I hope you had fun. I hope you got anything off there you want, a text message, what I hope. Because if you bring them to court and I have them here on my phone and to show that it came between me and that device, you're going to jail. I hope you did.
The phone wasn't unlocked.
Yeah, we talked about you a lot. I hope you got it all off of there to come to court.
Oh, and fun fact, you didn't bring them up, so...
Right.
You can't be like, oh, well, she told her. No,
right.
No.
Right.
No, you can't blame anything.
Yeah. Yeah. See, the thing is, he don't know how you got the phone. He don't know when you could have got it. Oh, now you don't want to park on the grass that you called the police on and say I was killing the grass. Wait a minute. Look. They tried real hard on the park there on the side of the road. That's the same grass they called the police on the last time and say I'm killing the grass.
The grass is pretty dead on the park.
Like it's not a parkable space.
The grass is pretty dead.
Right. Right. But yeah, like that.
Big boss is that?
Yeah, it should be in his room.
I'm killing his grass that time. Make sure you let everybody know don't park on the grass, especially when she come. So you kill the grass. Kill the grass. Put that backyard looking like a little. We ain't gonna go back there. I'm sorry.
No, it's jungle.
The pool is green.
It's been down for... It's totally completely down. You ain't fixed it in I don't know how long. I done been down I don't know how many trips. I ain't got to be there. But you big baller. Big baller shock holler.
If you go in the pool, I keep it clean. It's not clean, so why am I going in it?
Right.
And then he's so proud of this mango tree.
Yep.
That's not fair.
Well, fuck that goddamn regular tree. I come in and put something on it to make the motherfucker die.
Somebody hit it with a stick not too long ago.
Yeah. He was mad one. Look at that motherfucker kid that used to have shit hit my motherfucking tree with a stick. Tree don't care, why you care?
Exactly. He's just mad because the mangoes are bruised. Like, let's be fair. We gotta wait like what, a month until we can eat the mangoes.
That's what he get for not wanting to buy you none.
We have to wait like a month until we can actually eat them anyways after we pick them.
I need to go to Grandma's house of Pompano and get you a whole shitload of them. And bring them up here. Uh-huh.
But she can't get in the yard.
The little man come down from West Palm Beach, one of the relatives, and he'll come clean them. And then all he don't get come behind. Yeah, he don't want to come out while I'm out. Anyway, and he see a man out here, he can't see that it's Peanut, the truck blocking Peanut. He probably don't try to look out that kitchen window big time. He can't see through that window but Peanut, the Peanut on this side of the truck. He trying to see through the truck.
You can see through the car windows, yeah. Because you can even see Jay's, like, right here, his license plate where Jay parks.
Well, that's easier to see. I'm telling you, he can't, and Peanut got his back. He can't get no good look. He been looking at him like a motherfucker. He's short. He done got on top of something. That's why I'm telling him he can't see. Shit, he is short. He can't see. He trying though.
I forgot he's short.
Yeah.
I'm almost taller than him now.
He trying though. Let me see if
That's what makes him mad. I'm almost taller than him and his son.
Yeah, hold it.
Look.